Walking through the doors on my first day of school was really nice because I'd only been once before when I shadowed, and the administration knew my name and looked out for me and wanted to make sure I was comfortable, and that was really nice.
It doesn't really feel like there's an age gap here. Everyone is like a family.
It's not just about academics or just about one thing. It's that you can have your academics, you can have your athletics, you have community service they have you do. There's different things they do to not just prepare you in college for learning, but more importantly, FJA prepares you for life.
People just don't understand what it's like to be a student at the Jewish Academy. There's so many opportunities for us as young adults.
Coming from a massive public school, over 1,000 students, it was almost suffocating. And here at FJA, I'm giving all these opportunities. I have the confidence to go out for the soccer team, for student government, all of these leadership opportunities and opportunities to meet new people.
You're friends with everyone and you feel comfortable going up to older kids and asking questions, and you really have a connection with everyone and not just your grade. The first school dance I went to was a senior asked freshman and junior asked sophomore, and I was asked by a senior. You actually really get a good connection with the older kids, so you actually have a good buddy to talk to.
About in 6th grade, I kind of got the idea that I wanted to be a rabbi. And since then, it's really solidified in my mind. And coming into high school and having these opportunities of where I could go, I wanted to go to the place that would help me in my future and for my goals. And for becoming a rabbi, I felt that FJA was just that.
And I've actually started my own club called the Random Acts of Kindness Club. And we all meet in one room once a month, and we think of good deeds that we can do for the students around FJA. We have such a responsibility not only to take care of one another, but to take care of the world at large.
Coming here has given me the opportunity to not just do what's required, but to find opportunities that I enjoy and to reach out and to try new ways of giving back and to just expand my outreach with the community in a way that I probably never would have been able to otherwise.
I'm currently a student at the University of Michigan, and I've met tons of new friends, and when talking about our different high school experiences, my friends just can't grasp the fact of how close we were with our teachers at school. Looking back, I remember one specific night when my teachers came over for Shabbat dinner with a few of my friends. It was such an amazing night. The fact that my teachers took the time out to come to my house for dinner, and we were able to have a Shabbat dinner all together even though they weren't Jewish, and we were able to teach them just like they teach us every day at school.
About a month into school, I got home from school and my mom told me that my Hebrew teacher had called. And I was in a state of panic, my teacher's never called home before. I was freaking out. And then she told me, no, it's a good thing. And she just really called to check in. She called to tell my mom about my progress in Hebrew. And it wasn't just a set speech. She had individual things she'd seen from me in class and about things she liked or she thought I could work on. And that was something that really set the tone for the rest of the year for me for FJA.
One of the most unique things about FJA is our graduation. Every year, every student is presented by a teacher, and the teacher gives them a special tribute that represents and that shows their special relationship that they have made throughout the years. I was presented by my Hebrew teacher, Mrs. Linksner, and the words that she said to me were so special and meaningful. It's a moment I'll never forget.
Earlier this year, me and a couple of buddies of mine that we had graduated from the academy, we went to Israel to see our best friend's wedding. And what was great about going there is that the whole wedding party was just so amazed to see that we would travel across the ocean just to see and be there for this joyous occasion with our friend from high school. And I just don't think that that's that commonplace. You don't really see that anywhere else. It was really amazing to see all the different paths that me and my peers took throughout the rest of our lives. Even within my own family, I have 2 younger brothers, and we all have this foundation of going to the Frankel Jewish Academy, but we've all taken different paths. I went to the University of Michigan, my brother went to the IDF, my youngest brother is going to Michigan State next year. We have all of these different ideas, and it's all because of the foundation that the Academy lets us to really explore our own paths.
I'm on my way to Israel to join the IDF, and the fact that so many of the FJA alumni who have already went through the IDF have reached out to me is just a perfect example of the caring and the relationships that the Frankel Jewish Academy cultivates. It's just amazing.
When I was a freshman at this school, I came in, and by the second, third month, I knew the name and face of every person in the school, and there was nobody that I didn't feel comfortable to ask a question to or to ask a favor of. And it was just, it was expected, and it was normal that people were there for one another, and they would help one another. People in different grades, people coming from different places in life. We were all Jews learning together at the academy with similar goals, maybe slightly different goals, but they all kind of went hand in hand, and everybody wanted to support everybody else's goals, even if they weren't exactly the same as theirs. So for me, that was what stuck out, that it wasn't just a school. In fact, at graduation, I gave the Hebrew speech, and the topic was on the fact that the word for school in Hebrew is two words. It's Beit Sefer, which is like house of book. And so to me, the academy was both a house and a book. It was, you know, that school, that academic aspect, but also just that sense of this is a home and we're all here together for one another.
At FJA, we learn Ani ve'ata nishtana et ha'olam. Together, you and I can change the world. And I really believe we can.